This mindset, it's on another level. The things Ronnie Coleman did in the gym, the weights he moved, that wasn't normal strength. That was something else. Even when he was young, he was already built different, gifted by God with raw power.
I started powerlifting when I was in high school. I had the gift of strength. I was pretty strong in high school. Even when I was in high school, I was benching about 350. I think I was kind of born with it a little bit, because you don't just start lifting heavy weights like that all of a sudden. Like I said, you have to have some kind of natural talent for it.
Ronnie didn't look human. Back in those days, he looked like an alien standing among men. There was nobody you could compare him to. Nobody had that chest. Those slabs of muscle, those deep lines, veins exploding everywhere. His pecs looked endless. Like his muscle insertions just kept going forever. Now, let's move into how Ronnie trained his chest. When you look back through all his footage, you'll notice something crazy. He only used 3 exercises for his chest workouts, often mixing them with triceps or shoulders. But those 3 exercises, he went all in, no holding back, no shortcuts. Just pure, brutal intensity. First chest exercise, the dumbbell press. A true classic, pure free weight power. Ronnie starts his chest day right here. He begins with a warm-up, grabbing light dumbbells and hitting high reps. Fast, explosive, non-stop. He's not trying to lift heavy yet, he's pumping blood, stretching the fibers, waking up the chest. Around 20 reps just to get that deep burn and switch the engine on. Then he jumps straight to the 100-pound dumbbells, knocking out 15 reps.
15.
For him, that's still lightweight. It's like warm-up part 2. And then comes the real part. The big boys, the heavy dumbbells. So heavy that even his training partner struggles to control them. They wobble, just trying to hand them over, but Ronnie? He locks in, holds them steady, and presses them like they're toys.
They got the big boy! Hey, wait!
Watch me work out. I'm never locking out. And the reason for that is I'm trying to keep the tension on the muscle the whole time. And when you lock out, you hurt your joints. You get a lot of joint pain. And I stayed as far away from that as possible. And people thought I was doing half reps. I'm like, no, I ain't doing no half rep. I'm doing a full rep on the muscle. I ain't using my joints at all. And I never had any joint problems, even to this day. For the most part, all I did was just like the basic movements, the incline chest with the barbells, one with the dumbbells.
Now the second exercise, the incline dumbbell press. Same approach as before. Ronnie starts with a lighter weight, then works his way up to the heavy monsters. This movement is one of the best for building the upper pecs. If you want that thick, full chest, this exercise is a must. Ronnie was insanely strong, and for him it was simple. Move heavy weight in a way that forces the muscle to grow. He lowers the dumbbells under control, then explodes them back up with raw power. But remember, rhythm is everything.
For the most part, all I do is try to just extend out as far as I possibly can and come back as far as I possibly can, get a good stretch going in and going up. And for the most part, that's how you get the best pump.
Ronnie never did these slow. He kept the weight moving, rep after rep, pouring blood into the chest, that constant tension. That's what made his chest explode with size. And even though he's lifting ridiculously heavy dumbbells, he's still in full control. That's the lesson. Always choose a weight you can control. Then when the set is done, Ronnie just throws the dumbbells to the side like they're nothing. Like toys.
I lifted heavy because that's what I like to do, and that's what I was able to do. And like I said, I just was kind of like, in a way, I was kind of gifted to be strong like that.
Now we move to the third and final exercise, the decline bench press. This one is essential. Everyone talks about building a complete chest, but a complete chest means hitting all 3 areas. And if you want that full, thick, armor-like look, you must train the lower pecs hard. Without that lower shelf, the chest never looks finished. Ronnie grabs the heavy dumbbells again for this movement. As he presses them up, the decline angle forces every pound of that weight straight into the lower pecs. You can literally see the muscle fibers screaming under the load. Even with all this weight, Ronnie stays in control. Perfect rhythm, perfect tension. This is how you build that lower pec thickness. That deep, heavy look at the bottom of the chest. You can see it hurts, but Ronnie knows. When it starts hurting, that's when you keep going.
I'm pyramiding up every set. So I would start out at like 135 on the bench, 20 reps, put another plate on there, 15 reps, put another plate on there, like 12 reps. And my last weight with another plate would be 10 reps, nothing under 10.
Ronnie always sticks to the basics. No fancy machines, no complicated tricks. Just pure, heavy bodybuilding fundamentals.
And everything was pretty much free weight. I did maybe 1 or 2 machines.
But inside those basics, he uses multiple variations to destroy every part of the chest. He never trains the chest from only one angle. He makes sure to hit all 3 sections, upper, middle, and lower pec. Because that's how you build a complete, round, 3D chest. Ronnie does heavy incline bench presses to blow up the upper pecs. And these aren't normal incline presses. These are very heavy, the kind only Ronnie Coleman can move. Then he switches to bench flies, stretching the chest wide, opening the muscle fibers, and hitting the pecs in a completely different way. This variation lets him attack the chest from angles pressing alone can't reach. That's Ronnie's style. Simple exercises, extreme weight, multiple angles, and a chest that became one of the thickest in bodybuilding history.